The Democrat operative who was caught on camera allegedly stuffing ballots in Bridgeport, Connecticut last year was charged with unlawfully possessing another person's ballot.
What's up, guys? Boy Benny. Remember that election in 2020 where they broke every state law and defied every single state constitution and allowed for 30 days of voting, plus made mail-in voting mandatory because there was a pandemic going on and everybody was super scared? Yeah. Remember how they called that the most secure election in American history, in spite of the fact that CNN, while filming a live shot in Ohio, captured a woman literally stuffing a ballot box?
The only ballot drop box in Cuyahoga County, Ohio. You can see this woman right here casting her vote. Did you vote for Reagan or Jimmy Carter? Carter.
Oh, okay. So she voted for Jimmy Carter in one of the most lopsided elections in American history, where Ronald Reagan won like 48 states. And you can see this woman standing there in a tracksuit, looking scared as hell, holding a stack of ballots that she's shoveling out of her minivan. Look at the number of ballots she's got in her hands there. They've got 10 ballots. You can check Ohio law. It's illegal to handle anybody else's ballot in Ohio. You're not allowed to handle their ballot. You're not allowed to vote for them. This woman has a ballots up to here. Who knows how many more she has in the back of that minivan? Kind of amazing. And as soon as CNN realized what they were doing...
I don't want to get too personal with people here, but you can see there's actually a traffic jam.
The guy actually starts laughing nervously, realizing that he just caught voter fraud. You're not allowed to talk about those things, even though they happen everywhere.
This is the Ring camera video appearing to show a woman taking out 3 ballots from a Lawrence man's mailbox.
Oh, this is in Massachusetts, where people have on their cameras the thieves who come up and steal their ballots and then vote for them. How do we know they vote for them? Well, because of clips like this.
Report filed was from this Lawrence woman, who's still waiting for elections officials to decide whether her in-person vote will count or the mail-in, which she says has her signature forged.
How come it's not going to be counted if I'm voting right in front of you and I'm telling you that that vote that you have there is not mine?
Amazing how we hear so much about black women disenfranchisement. Hear about that every single day. Stacey Abrams, Kamala Harris, black women disenfranchisement. You're trying to stop black women from voting. And here's a black woman who had her ballot stolen and somebody voted for her. And that's the definition of disenfranchisement. Nobody cares about this lady. Nobody marched in the street for this lady. In fact, just a state over in Connecticut, you have somebody else who is working for the city named Wanda, who is on camera literally shoveling entire garbage bags of ballots into the drop box. Kind of amazing here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Wanda. Wanda's become famous for this video. We've covered it extensively. You can see here Wanda thinks she's really cute and really smart, wandering off camera, or at least she thinks, and then walking back with her giant trash bag of ballots to shove them into the drop box. Now, this election was so rigged that a judge has actually stopped the election and stopped the counting of ballots, the judge saying effectively that there's no way to determine which votes are actually real. In Connecticut, also, you're not allowed, in virtually any state, you're not allowed to handle other people's ballots or to vote for them. And so what exactly is Wanda doing here? There's no innocent explanation. And ladies and gentlemen, now the innocence of Wanda is in major question, as Wanda has been booked into prison. Oh yeah. Here are the Bridgeport ballot fraud arrest mugshots. City Democrat Party Vice Chair, City Operations Specialist Wanda, the stuffer, City Councilor Alfredo Castillo, and campaign operative Nilsa Hedera and Josephine Edmonds. They will all be in court on June 24. So there you go. Here's your mugshots. We finally got them. Boy, they sure do fit the bill, don't they? Sure do. Your classic Democrat operatives, slobs. 4 Democrat campaign workers charged in connection with ballot fraud cases. Oh, yeah. Okay. Credit where credit is due. Jesse Waters has been on this he's been on this story for a very long time. Would these people have even been arrested without Jesse Waters?
Has been arrested. The Democrat operative who was caught on camera allegedly stuffing ballots in Bridgeport, Connecticut last year was charged with unlawfully possessing another person's ballot and witness tampering. But this has nothing to do with her alleged stuffing in 2023. This goes all the way back to 2019. Wanda was arrested for ballot fraud in the city's 2019 Democrat primary for the same candidate she helped elect in 2023, Mayor Joe Ganim. Wanda is accused of filling out someone's absentee ballot, telling them to not vote in person, and then asking them to not tell investigators about what she said. Wanda isn't the only Democrat arrested for fraud. 3 other Bridgeport Democrats were charged. One of them's a city councilman. Wanda's been suspended with pay from her city job for months. She works for the front desk for the mayor that she got into office. Fox 61 reporter Matt Caron paid Mayor Joe a visit today. Watch this.
We'd like to talk with the mayor about some of the city workers being arrested for election fraud.
Hi, I'm Wanda. I'll be right with you.
Thanks.
We waited. Fast forward. Mayor Ganim didn't want to talk to us, but his 2019 and 2023 mayoral opponents did.
I always felt like I had been cheated. I didn't know the depth of it.
We caught it live on video directly from City Hall. The players and the actors remain the same.
Both Marilyn Moore and John Gomes say they believe they should be occupying Bridgeport's corner office.
Well, actually, I'm going down to City Hall and tell Joe Ganim get out of my chair.
Candidates were cheated. Voters don't trust the system. This is why you need squeaky clean elections every time. We need every Wanda locked up before November.
So I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll take small W's. All right, we'll take small wins on this channel. The 4 officials in the Bridgeport, Connecticut have been charged and arrested for mail-in ballot fraud. So are they going to be charged for the mail-in ballot fraud that's famous here on video? It's pretty interesting stuff here, ladies and gentlemen, because it does go way back to 2019 Democratic mayoral primary. At least they're doing the research now, but 2019, jeez, man, this is 6 years ago. It's a long time. So here we go. We're charged with tampering with a witness, violation of Connecticut general statutes, charged with misrepresenting eligibility requirements for voting absentee ballots, and Connecticut general statutes. So what did they do? Well, they did exactly what we know happens all across America. They paid people cigarette, chocolate bar, a coupon for their ballot. And they took that ballot and then they used it to rig an election. So there you go. It's amazing. Wanda has actually taken the stand in a criminal trial about the current election, the election that was in 2023, where all of the famous ballot stuffing videos come from. Did you high-five a gentleman who placed absentee ballots in the drop box? This is an incredible, incredible clip here. They tell you there's no such thing as voter fraud. They are liars.
For you right now at 5. Today was day 2 of the Bridgeport absentee ballot hearing. And the woman right here in this video, allegedly at the center of all this, was spotted with a drop box. She was on the witness stand. Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland was inside court today, and he's joining us live right now with more. Matt.
Hi there, Mark. Well, that woman, Wanda Jeter Pataki, in that video, she was called to testify, wanting to speak about the ballots and that video. But not surprisingly, she didn't say much, instead pleading the fifth.
Did you ever deposit an absentee ballot, a completed absentee ballot that was not yours, in a city drop box?
On the witness stand and questioned for 35 minutes, Wanda Jeter Pataki, the City Hall employee and supporter of Mayor Joe Ganim, took the fifth. She and her attorney refusing to answer questions.
Again, Your Honor, on behalf of my client, I would assert the privilege.
With nearly all of them focusing on her handling of absentee ballots.
Is that you placing completed absentee ballots into the Dropbox at 99 Broad Street.
And how she allegedly stuffed a number of them into a Dropbox or gave them to other people to do the same in the days leading up to September's primary.
Did you just high-five the gentleman who placed absentee ballots into the Dropbox?
High-five
Again, on her behalf, asserting her privilege.
After a video surfaced online, Democratic challenger John Gomes filed a lawsuit asking for a new primary. Gomes won the in-person voting at the poll, but the absentees, which broke roughly 2-1 for Ganim, put the mayor on top by 2.
Wait a second. Where have I heard this? So this guy won in-person voting by a landslide, but the absentee ballots were won by this sleazebag. Where have I heard this before? Where have I seen this before at 3 a.m. in the middle of the night in Michigan?
251 votes.
It stains the political world. It stains Bridgeport.
Also on the stand today, Anita Martinez, who's running for city council on the Ganim slate and also allegedly seen on video putting ballots in a Dropbox multiple times.
I think it's sad that election officials and campaign volunteers in the city of Bridgeport are forced to take this Fifth Amendment privilege against self-incrimination.
But an attorney representing Bridgeport's town clerk claims the video isn't enough to overturn the election.
It says to me that this election may
Why do I always
have
sound like
bad
this?
actors involved. I'm not saying that that didn't occur, but it's not to a level that would disenfranchise all the thousands of voters who did it right.
Okay, whoa, wait a second. You absolute knob. A single illegal vote in an election. A single illegal vote. Of course, this guy's being paid to say this. A single illegal vote disenfranchises all of the votes. Even if it doesn't flip the election, it muddies the water. It creates a system where my vote is being counted next to an illegal vote. I am a taxpayer. I am somebody who pays into the system. It is my right to vote. It is my right to represent myself with my vote. So a single illegal vote, which cancels out my vote, disenfranchises me and the entire election. One illegal vote destroys an election. You jackwagon. Oh, these people. It's so irritating. I got to tell you, it's so irritating. I guess you can see, if you want to see like bright things on the horizon, at least these people are being arrested in Texas. An election was overturned because of illegally cast votes. Voter fraud is real and must be stopped. Texas will strengthen laws that crack down on illegal voting. That's good. Judge overturned city council election over illegal votes. Well, you know what? Got to start somewhere. Got to start somewhere. And the first thing, the thing that we can do is actually shed light on these stories and cover them. So that's what we're going to do. And you should join us. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel. It's your boy, Benny. See ya.